Hello everyone and welcome back to the YouTube channel, and in today's video I'm going to be talking about the injury report coming up for Sunday's game between the Jaguars and Rams. So Logan Cook, the punter, has a left knee injury and he has full practice Wednesday and Thursday and he is expected to play on Sunday. Tyson Campbell is battling a shoulder injury. He has had a limited practice Wednesday and a limited practice Thursday, so he is questionable for the game, but I expect him to be there on Sunday and I expect him to play whether it's a snap count limitation or what. Dakota Allen had Wednesday off from practice, and he had a limited practice on Thursdays. So I expect him to play. He will probably be on a snap count limitation due to not practicing Wednesday and being limited. I expect him to be limited again tomorrow and to ease his way back into this. And Shaquille Griffin is still battling his concussion. He did not practice Wednesday, did not practice Thursday, and I honestly do not expect him to play on Sunday. In my books, he's listed as doubtful. But there is a slight chance that he can clear concussion protocol in time, but I feel like it's unlikely considering he's not progressing in it yet. And Miles Jack is still battling his knee injury that he's been battling for a long time, and he has not practiced this week at all. And I don't know if he's going to play. He's listed as questionable, and that's really what it is because he is playing through the injury, but it's only a matter of time until they're going to say, you know what, we're not in playoff contention and we don't want Miles Jack injuring himself furthermore, and they might just let him heal. And Devon Hamilton is also battling a knee injury, and he did not practice on Wednesday or Thursday either, so he's questionable for Sunday's game. Damian Wilson has an ankle injury, and he did not practice on Wednesday, but he was in practice on Thursday with limited. So he did have a limited practice Thursday, which means that he is progressing with the ankle injury, which is a good sign for his chance to play on Sunday. And Malcolm Brown with his toe is likely out. He did not practice Wednesday, did not practice Thursday, and I don't expect him to play because toe injuries for the big fellows is a very hard injury. And James Robinson has a heel and a knee injury both, and he limited practice Wednesday and Thursday. I expect him to play, but I do expect Carlos Hyde to probably get the majority of touches. I don't think they're going to push James Robinson too hard on this to make him play through injuries. I mean, let's be honest, it's not worth it. It's too risky to have him get a serious knee injury, especially for a running back. And moving on to the Rams, Odell Beckham Jr. has a hip injury. He had a limited practice Wednesday, and this leads me to believe that the hip injury is getting worse because he did not practice on Thursday. I'm not sure if it was a day off or what, but he did not practice on Thursday, so he's questionable for the game. And I'd honestly have him more listed as doubtful, as I don't think he's progressing well with the injury. I think he's actually going the wrong direction. And Ben Skowronek, the wide receiver, has a back injury, and he had a limited practice Wednesday but a full practice Thursday. So he's listed as questionable, but I believe he's going to be a full go for Sunday, especially if Odell Beckham's out. They're probably going to need that wide receiver depth. Darrell Henderson has a thigh injury, and he did not practice Wednesday as well as Thursday, so his status is really up for grabs right now within that game. It's hard to see him not playing, but if he doesn't play, expect Sony Michel to take almost all of the touches in that role. And David Long has a non-COVID related illness, and he did not practice Wednesday, did not practice Thursday, so he's really going to be a game time decision. I would expect him to be out, but you really never know how fast he can heal from this illness. So he is listed as questionable. And then Buddy Howell, the running back, has a thigh injury, and he is a null for Wednesday, so he wasn't at practice Wednesday, and he was a limited practice on Thursday, and his game status is questionable.